Yo, what's up guys? I'm back here with another video. Yeah, it's almost spooky month, or almost spooky day, Halloween. So, anyways, let's get right into the video. This actually did intrigue me because I'm actually sort of part of the SCP lore, I'm getting involved with a lot of it already. So, I'm most likely involved with the secret laboratory game, but, I mean, yeah, but whatever. We're gonna take a look at 035 and see what he can, what this character is all about. Insert save 035 D 3121. I hope you guys can hear me because I don't know if the mask is suppressing some of my voice. Class Keter, 35, upon codifications, Sedition. Appearance has been given personnel level 4 higher task question for reason and purpose of the project is to understand more about its understanding of its origin. Oh, I didn't get to read the whole thing, but let's go. Let's see what this is. Let's see what they can do.
Necessary? Send them in.
Step back from the perimeter or I will shoot.
Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm going. They're going through the door. Whoa.
Okay, I saw the mask. Can I go now?
Can I go now, please?
Come on, I just want to get back to myself. Open up.
It's not doing anything.
Nothing else is happening. What's the delay?
You gotta touch
You can
it.
take anything that looks human. Why use a real person? It gets results.
Ooh, a lab rat.
What do you want me to do? What is this thing?
A lab rat type of thing.
Why is it sad?
Hold on, is it actually buffering?
It looks
Oh no, it's not. Okay.
beautiful. So smooth.
Oh
So
shit, don't fall for it.
delicate and nice. Oh
No,
my
don't
God.
fall for it. Don't touch it. In the game, like in the secret laboratory, 035 is actually, well, I don't think it's available in every server, but as far as I know that it's available in Dr. Bright server where like somebody can actually become 035 and pretty much like it's pretty much just like possession, like the original player goes to spectator mode, which pretty much the character died, and then whoever isn't spectator replaces that player. So if you guys didn't know that there is such thing as the add-on or plugin. Oh, he's becoming possessed. Oh wait. Oh, now he's becoming possessed. Okay. Ooh. Oh dang, their voice changed.
I think that's your cue.
Hello there. Nice to meet you. Funny, I don't remember seeing you before.
Probably because everyone who has been in contact with you has either committed suicide or died due to the fluids you secrete.
Oh shit, what?
Sorry to hear that, but I can't hold it in forever, you know. When you gotta go.
You throw a tantrum until you get what you want.
And here I am, only wanting to chat.
There you are.
I wouldn't fall
How
for
long
that.
have we got?
That depends. How much decomposition can you stand?
It's like, you know what?
Decay before the blackout can be fixed.
I don't have to sit down. You can keep on talking, I can take my notes in the corner. Alright? Just saying.
I can melt this bad boy to the bone over a few hours, but you don't seem like the kind of person to see the humor in that.
Answer them. No grief, no manipulation, and continued interview sessions will be considered.
More? Real people too?
Yes.
Yes, more real people.
Sounds great.
No mannequins, no AIs.
Let's get started.
Real people.
Why aren't you sitting here?
Alright, let's see.
Who was the first one to wear you?
Ah, Ipiclus. I haven't thought about him in so
Bliss. Who's that?
Good friend? Were you upset once he expired?
Well, our partnership carried on for almost a decade.
Almost a
Don't all of your
decade.
hosts perish?
Like any good
That's not
character,
too
we
long.
change and develop through time. Around 426 BC, we ventured to Crete for a performance, and I was discovered by her.
Her?
Who's this
We can
person?
come back to that later.
Who's her? Explain yourself. Or I guess we
When you
will find
possess
out later.
entities, do you inherit their memories and thoughts to add to your own intellect? Or are those discarded once they've expired?
Yes.
Yes? To what?
Which one?
You know, I reckon we could spice up the decor around here. Some wallpaper, a couple curtains, maybe a throw.
035.
Oh, touchy, touchy.
You didn't answer my question.
Upstairs? You're looking at that flustered.
I just have a lot on. Need to remind you that we only have so much time.
Alright, let's say this chap here. Simple, well-rounded humor. When he's not crapping his pants, likes to dance around the issues in his life. Clearly I'm reflecting his personality to a T. It's what I do. I'm just that great.
And if you possess
Doubt.
someone else?
Someone like you. Analytical, straightforward, empathetic yet not too sympathetic. Clearly intelligent.
Ooh, looking into your
I hear that
soul.
from 682 all the time. So the mind and personality you control dictates how long the body takes to...
Isn't 682 that giant monster thing?
Very strong.
Freaking
If I didn't know any
alligator
better,
looking
I'd swear
like
you're coming on to me.
Is it working?
that's supposed to swim in acid. Oh man, this is a lot of information.
Have you ever met
I feel
anyone
like
resistant?
it's gonna be a
Or
lot
maybe someone
than
who
I
simply never
expected.
trusted you?
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Clearly. Well, are there people who are not suited to wear
yep.
you, or you would not want to be worn by?
Acne. Anyone with acne.
You lying?
Oddly picky for a mask that secretes black ooze.
I have standards.
Acne. I don't know about that, dude.
Once I'm alone. Interested in it?
Don't twist this around. I'm just skeptical that the true deal breaker is acne. What about those without faces, or even heads?
Like Mr. Headless? Who said he doesn't have a face?
That's interesting. Can
who?
you tell us more?
What SCP is that?
You can't have me spend our quality time together talking about someone else all the time.
Wait, who's Mr. Headless? I want to know. Is that pumpkin guy that rides the horse? Or is it just some other, I don't know, some other dude,
But you wanted to get to know me.
you know, entity?
I just want to...
Go ask him. You're here for me, remember?
Moving on.
Is this any of this, or, well, is a lot of this canon to the games and the, well, I'm talking about, like, the Containment Breach, the original game. Is this, like, all canon? Or is this, like, some sort of added-in story lore just to make the, you know, character interesting? Because I think the only thing I read was, like, the document page. I don't quietly remember what exactly it said in the game, but I do know that it does possess people. It has, like, when you enter its room, like, tentacles start to form from its body, you know, whoever is possessed, you know, I don't know. That's all I know, really.
How do you manage to lure humans to put you on?
I'm irresistible. Look at me.
Right.
Oh, in the game, I don't want to forget to mention this, but, like, in the game, like, people, like, the player starts to lose health when it's nearby 035, so
Influence, my dear. Influence.
just adding that for an interest.
Telepathic links, hypnotic commands.
You would take the magic out of everything. Your parents never read you bedtime stories, did they? Fantasy never factored into your childhood much?
My parents never got the chance.
Oh
Fantasy
well.
takes a back seat when you have to deal with the constant bombardment of reality.
I guess you should consider yourself lucky they never lived to see you become the unimaginable adult you are today.
Jeez, dude. Shots fired?
Laugh while you can. I'm sure they are too.
Oh shit.
Remain passive, 035, or I will terminate this.
Nah, bro. No, interview's over. No, I don't trust you anymore. I'm not sitting down anymore.
I promise.
Oh, you promise, huh? How long is that gonna last? Nah, bro. I just no. Interview's over, bro. Even if it's not over, it's like, no, I'm not sitting down near you. No, we can take notes while I'm in the corner of the room. Counselor Jacobs turns black balloon around the table, gradually increasing the radius at 3 feet, and the interview was postponed until the black blood surrounding. It was cleaned. Foundation staff. Watch was screened to make sure none of the liquid had to come in contact with him. Safety regulations were in check. Proceeded. Okay. Just the precaution, okay? Make sure that whole thing is spotless. The definition of spotless.
How were you created?
But one day, the only note that left her lips were that of tragedy.
That sounds terrible.
This was true to her sisters as well. And
So you're the
Sophia
mask of
was
tragedy.
property and daughter to Nemosity and Zeus.
Or so the legend goes. How do I know this isn't just a lie?
If you're gonna have an origin story, it's always best to make it multiple choice. Besides, I like this one best.
Uh-huh. So you were created by gods. However self-serving it sounds.
I don't trust you.
So what happened next?
They christened me Dion Bolonoi, which means of two poles in the ancient dialogue.
And it's like, so you say this, and then yet you're choosing this, but then you say there's multiple choices here. Okay, I can't take your word for it. I don't know if I want to.
What?
Nothing. Sorry.
Oh, what's so funny? What's funny?
Okay. Every heifer and its flag can tell you she isn't going to be impressed. So while I was being made, she snuck in with one of Harmony's most mournful sonnets and threw it into the forge. My design was now flawed. Instead of allowing her to feel joy, I would have insinuated her own sorrow, which probably would have driven the dear muse to death.
Oh, so you're mixed in with multiple recipes.
Technically, I haven't been born yet. This was just the conception stage.
Ah,
Luckily for me, the best
I
I saw
see.
what she had done and managed to steal me back before Hero could deliver me to the intended victim.
The first person to wear you birthed you?
Correct.
And in doing so, imprinted a personality that evolved with every person who wore you.
You're so cute when you put the pieces together.
But surely someone
I'm sorry,
noticed
what?
this.
Oh, they did, but they didn't mind. I was a gift from the gods, they said.
Okay.
It was Hero, wasn't it? She was the one who discovered you in Crete.
She answered their prayers with a gift from Poseidon, a tsunami.
I'm sorry.
2,500 years later, I could still hear the screams. The bodies washing through the streets.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
Calm down. Easy. Easy.
Just, okay, it's okay to express your feelings. We all have that. We all have that,
Do you
bro.
need a break?
No, I'm fine.
You sure
Okay,
about that?
so what happened next?
She destroyed my life, so I dedicated mine to tearing down the only thing that brought her any power.
And what was that?
The Greek Empire.
Ah. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. More
Do
story.
you have any regrets?
More lore
Show me a
story.
being that has lived as long as I without regrets, and you will have found a liar. Of course I do. Fortunately, I've forgotten most of them, but I still feel them in my heart.
Anything in particular?
What do you mean by that?
Burning Alexandria's library. I repaid the Greeks in kind. The same voice that splintered their society was turned on their conquerors. The fire that destroyed Alexandria, I gave to Nero to burn down Rome.
I don't know.
Do you have any connection
no
to
comments on-
SCP-343?
The recent paragraph that they were saying.
I'm sorry. I'm okay now. So,
I'm sorry, what?
3. God. Look,
Oh,
we've not really been
you're
properly
mocking.
acquainted, but his reputation precedes him.
Okay, we got a non-believer here. Yes, sir. Yep, he's a doubter. Or I guess
Completely
he's
different
more of
kind
a...
of drama queen.
Exactly. I created the world. I have infinite power.
Okay, so like now that I understand, like he's okay. He's the mask when it has conscious. Now that I'm realizing in this lore, story lore, like it just seems like okay, you spoke to a god. Okay, good for you, but this is my side of the story. Yeah. Just because you met with a god, that doesn't mean it's the whole picture, okay? I get what the 035 is saying.
It's not like I hate the guy. It's just that his style doesn't click with me. He has so much ego. Coming from me, that's saying something.
Different
I will
religion,
admit, from what I've
yes.
read of the transcripts, he comes across less as a god and more of a used car salesman.
To each his own. Makes you
what?
wonder if he's a god. Why hang around at the Foundation? Surely there's more interesting things out there in the whole universe.
It does seem like odd behavior for a god. Is there something here he needs? Or something he's hiding from?
You said it, not me.
Interesting.
What are your thoughts on SCP-173?
I need to look on the God
Not much
video.
beyond what I've heard. Sounds interesting, if a little shy. Breaks everything it touches. If my mother were around, that is to say, if I had a mother, she'd say we were a lot alike. Well, despite the lack of a face. Whole culture was a cheap imitation of mine. So I left the party and kept the door ajar for Christianity. Big mistake embracing that guy, let me tell you.
What's any of this have to do with 173?
We were talking about 173?
It's like, okay, sorry, didn't mean to change the topic. 173 is the peanut, right? The freaking, what was it called? The Weeping Angel thing? Or based on the Weeping Angel? From Doctor Who. But we call him Peanut, but there is a, like, it's not shape of a peanut anymore. It's pretty much like a new design of like 3 multiple heads coming out, like there's drawings of it even in the Secret Laboratory game. Like we're just used to seeing that version of him.
How old are you?
Or it. I don't think it has a gender.
It'd be nice to have an official number.
What? Do I need to spell it out to you? That's not how you weave a narrative, my boy. I'm giving you the facts.
I was
Use
born
them.
in BC.
Well, your
I'm
timeline
beyond.
seems to be pretty inconsistent. Some of what you say does fit the period, but the order in which you do these things is messy.
What more do you want? I hand you an entertaining narrative and you throw it back in my face. Real considerate.
It can't be hard to...
No, you listen here. I'm giving you my precious time, not the other way around.
So it's basically like an X-Men story, like, you know, with all the stupid sequels messing up the timeline. I'm pretty sure that's what it's picturing about.
You want some answers? You better listen carefully and maybe start asking me some goddamn worthwhile questions for once.
Relax there, buddy.
What are your thoughts on SCP-001?
What kind of ridiculous question is that?
Isn't that the sun?
Always almost standard, it seems.
Answer him, 035.
Ask nicely.
You're not exactly in any position to...
Oh, aren't I? I don't think you know who you're talking to.
Refuse to comply and I can make this situation much worse for you.
Melodrama won't get you far with me, buddy. Want me to cut off at the neck? Allow me.
Uh-oh, suicide.
Holy shit! Jacobs!
Oh shit. Cut the camera. No, Jacobs, you left us. Jacobs, no. Caption, SCP-035 from prematurely terminated a connection with D3121 at approximately 14 hours during interview. Second D class to be requested for further interrogation. Please insert tape 2. Alright. Yes, sir. Let's move on to the next video. It's just a video. No worries. I don't know if I should actually keep that in there, like, you know, from the TV series. You know, it's just a game. No worries. I assure you, it's just a game. Or, you know, in this case, it's... Don't worry. It's just a video, guys. It's an awesome created animation video. It's like 31 minutes. Dang. I feel like this whole editing is gonna turn out to be an hour. Like, bruh. Alright, D3127. Okay, so a different guy. Of course, because the previous guy died. Jacobs died. It didn't take long to possess him. Okay.
He was a person once.
Now who stopped seeing him as one first? You consider people like him property. At least they live through me. For as long as they last.
I'm not here to argue with you. Now could you please answer my previous question about 001?
Yes, please talk about the sunlight. The deadly
I
sunlight.
appear to be in a more agreeable mood.
Or,
Why not?
I don't know, I saw it as a fairy coming from the sunlight that melts everything.
Well, which one? I understand there's about, what, 20? So what am I to say? How am I to know which one is the real Slim Shady?
I'm sorry,
The
what?
real what now?
The Slim Shady.
Surface
Bruh. Is that really the name?
Anyway, here's my point. Why ask my opinion if only one of them exists? Or two? Or heck, maybe even none at all? What if they're just a ruse to keep people from knowing what the real 001 is? That's what I would do.
That's a concerning thing.
I'm right, aren't I? Come on, you can tell me.
I think we've said all that needs to be said.
Yeah, next question, then. My bad. I didn't mean to ask that question, it's a stupid question.
In all honesty,
what do you think about humanity?
To be the greatest source of entertainment.
Really? What is it about us that you find so compelling?
The answer to that question is a difficult concept to grasp.
Something philosophical?
Ah, so
Life
not,
as we know it is one great symphony of order.
not a
Everything has
simple
purpose.
answer,
It's
or,
a place in
you
the
know.
grand scheme of things, nature and matter. Of course, I may have had a small hand in events.
We're one hell of a playset to you.
We're all playing things to something or someone else. Don't believe that I was never someone's toy too. Don't feel so victimized. It's only human. Believe me when I say this.
I don't know. I wouldn't take your advice on most of these.
How does an artificial body compare to one that once lived?
Let me ask you this. Would you prefer to interact with flesh or the imitation? It's familiar.
That's
like
a
home.
dumb
It shows
question to
expression
be
and the
asking.
subtleties of its movement that no mere statue can mimic.
Wouldn't something like an animatronic body last longer?
You're right about that. But most people would be scared out of their wits.
Are you afraid of expressing your own psychological state without another's personality to filter it through?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that question, because, like, I mean, pretty much, like, if somebody was actually, like, say, like, willing to have, like, some sort of animatronic, like, a controlled one, and then pick up the mask and then put it on, but then it's actually transferred to the actual person who's controlling them, you know, animatronic. So, I don't know. Is that really a thing? If that really does happen? I don't know if that's a canon thing. But why can't I play it? Come on.
Are you afraid of expressing your own psychological state without another's personality to filter it through?
Smart move, but you'll have to try better.
The Corsair's not disappearing. You can't
Moving
see it,
on.
but it's not disappearing.
What is your purpose?
Not sure. What's yours?
That's a
I
little
thought we were
BS.
talking about you.
Whatever piques my interest.
My purpose is whatever I choose it to be. And unobjectively,
For now, to feed.
is that what drives you to possess humans?
Yeah.
Do you gain knowledge, sustenance, or some form of joy?
Don't you want freedom?
Certainly more satisfying than taking over inanimate objects.
You could be the voice of reason to their tortured mind.
That is not my purpose. I accentuate, not debilitate.
Oh,
I
calm
study
down.
behaviors just like you. Like I said, we could be great stage partners.
I don't force you to do anything.
Yeah,
No, but they do. Where's
I
your
mean-
voice of reason?
I don't murder people.
What does that change?
I'm on this side of the table.
I'm on this side of the
Very thin line
line.
you've drawn there, and it can be crossed in an instant.
This line of questioning is discontinued.
Yeah, thanks for breaking it up, because that was kind of a bit of a
Do you have
manipulation, I
sympathy
feel like.
towards your victims?
I'm sorry, what? We can't hear you.
035?
Something else.
Is this upset?
Another question, damn it!
Actually,
It's difficult to answer.
I don't know. Wait, actually, hold on. Let me go back.
Do you have sympathy towards your victims?
Okay, that's what he said. It went a little by so fast, so I'm just repeating it. Okay, where was I?
It's
There
difficult
we
to
are.
answer. But the difficulty is not recognizing sympathy, but from where it is born.
Are you
Is it
sure
you
this
who
is not
sympathizes
from...
with my victim, as you so call it, or they who sympathize through me?
Are you sure this is not really a reference to the Warm Bodies movie? Because I feel like that's kind of like what it's saying. It's like, when a zombie eats the brain, it actually feels and, like, sees somebody's memories of where they've been through. So... oh, shit. Spoilers, bruh. Sorry for creating spoilers on that movie for those that haven't watched it, but for those that did, you know what I mean.
Have they ever influenced you to take action?
I hope you
to
do.
do something you don't necessarily want to?
I don't want to make you guys confused on what I'm saying.
A host lights may drive me to perform actions that deal with the urges. Next question.
But
Okay. Griefing. I see. I see. Next question. So, what now?
So, go ahead.
with what?
Just ask. I know it's what you've been buttering me up for, so...
What do you
All
eat
right.
for food?
What did you and 049 talk about during the containment breach?
Oh, nothing much, just catching
Actually,
up
wait,
on old
hold on.
times.
49 talk about during the containment
Oh,
breach?
049.
Oh,
Okay.
nothing much, just catching up on old times.
We've suspected for some time that you two came in contact prior to
It
containment.
goes a little deeper than that, darling. We are lovers, he and I.
Really?
Huh? No,
No,
you're capping.
I just wanted to
Shut
see
up.
the look
You're
on your
capping.
face.
Okay,
Funny.
dude. Very funny.
Let more people get close to the real you.
I'm not the one being interviewed here. So if you weren't lovers,
Acquaintances.
Oh, okay. Acquaintances. That's all you had to say. Stop joking around, bruh. I'm not taking any
how
jokes
far
from you.
back are we talking about?
Oof, a good 1,000 years now? I found myself caught up in the Crusades.
Let me guess. The Black Plague?
Events to suit my needs.
Because, like, in the game, we call him Plague Doctor, but, I mean, what else names do these SCPs have?
If they thought I was a product of Satan, I'd have been destroyed and you wouldn't have the pleasure of my company.
More's the pity.
You flirt.
What do you mean by
I was
this?
headed through Bosnia with a small group of
What are you trying to
Bulgarian
say here?
soldiers. They had just won a foothold and we were taking some trinkets back across the border. By this point, he had another name. Funny though, I can't seem to recall it.
Oh.
He emerged from the light like a savior from above. Somehow he knew I was alive, and he could feel my energy.
Did he put you on?
Yes, but we weren't linked like I had been with other hosts.
Ah.
It was
Interesting.
mutual.
Ah, a compatible
What was he doing
thing.
in the Middle
Okay.
East? That's awfully out of the way.
He'd been making his way through Asia towards Europe on his pilgrimage of cleansing. The Crusades had died down in my absence.
Well, because, like, isn't the plague already, like, immune to, like, death or something like that? Or, because, like, the plague doctor actually creates death. Like, with a single touch, somebody's infected and then they die. Then they're resurrected to a zombie if the plague wants to, like, if they feel like they want to resurrect whoever, whoever they killed.
And 049 was heading through to clean up the mess.
And how exactly does turning the corpses of the fallen into proxies help that exactly?
Oh, no. 049 wasn't turning the dead. He was resurrecting them.
Uh-huh.
He gave what few he could life. He came across me on his way to Italy, where he heard a great many lives had been cut short.
And so you traveled together.
I'm sorry, was I interrupting your story?
Alright, please, continue.
Just relax, bro.
Anyway, as we traveled, merchants and refugees spoke of a dark cloud that hung over the land, killing all under its shadow.
The bubonic plague?
Bruh, didn't he just say, are you interrupting the story? Why are you interrupting the story? He's gonna get mad.
I'd get to that if you stopped interrupting me!
Yeah, see, you got him a little irritated.
Anyway, we spent years in the East, encountering still mostly those who had perished in the Crusades. In that time, we grew to appreciate each other. He even allowed me to perform for the Risen before we were forced to move on.
I thought he was gonna get more angrier, to be honest, but, interesting story lore so far.
We made quite
We're not even half of the way to the
Bring him back,
video.
I'd knock him dead all over again. We never stopped moving.
You didn't bring back anyone else?
No, he kept ignoring everyone on the path, never turned back. All he wanted to do was reach Britannia and be done with it.
Interesting. Like, kind of
Like a
like,
family member you wish
just want to
was
get
dead,
it done.
but
Simple
Blake was
and
there waiting on the doorstep to greet us
simple
when
and
he
done.
returned home. He had left behind so many before setting out on his journey. Now, cruel fate tormented him, as they had been buried too long for him to bring back. Not in any shape or form you'd be pleased about. I implored
Makes
him once
sense.
more, and eventually, he caved. An 18-year-old victim of the sickness was our first and last living patient. We tried with all our might, but something happened. It was the most odd sensation I had ever felt. A burning seared through me like the forges of Olympus, and I felt myself bleed for the first time. That's when I heard 049 screaming.
Ah,
I'm
shit,
not entirely
what?
sure what happened to him, but that's where my blood comes from.
What about 049?
He hid himself behind that ridiculous mask he picked up in Italy.
Ah.
I had to move on. And
So,
I
like,
had the theater to help me regain lost confidence.
So, like, that's the timeline where, like, as I know, like, he can't take the mask off because it's part of him somehow. I don't know. I mean, that's as far as I can guess.
I fear our ordeal left him disfigured, or worse, insane. But when we look down at our patient, what remained of her would be enough to drive most people crazy from grief.
Interesting so far.
What's your thoughts on the Foundation itself?
Oh no, we were such on positive topics. You don't want to hear what I think of this.
This?
Sorry.
Prison.
Ignore that. I should always be wearing a happy face.
No.
I'm very bored and
Say what you want to say.
I doubt anyone would be willing to
We're here to listen.
I may be able to convince someone to let you have a dummy in television.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Watch.
Never mind.
Need I say more? It's okay. I don't see your foundation as much of a problem for me.
Are you planning to escape?
I mean, oh,
If you're up to anything,
Oh, relax. I'm not too hung up on escaping.
I mean, it's like, who wouldn't escape?
Sure, who wouldn't? I've been
Ah,
locked
see.
away before, and you've not liberated me like others before you.
That's
I
what I was
don't need
saying.
to escape. Eventually, this prison will roll away, and I'll simply walk out the fourth wall.
What do you
Better
mean
hope
by
our
that?
countermeasures aren't used in the meantime.
What do you mean? Do you know something that we don't know? Is there something going on?
What would you do if you were to be free of this place?
That's a lot of possibilities.
Feel free to list a few.
Well, in that case, I would love to run my own theater, host a wide variety of plays, operas. and
Of course it
all
would
the
be.
stakes back. I'd have some innocent fun and some not so innocent fun. I'm not content with having just one hobby, but even my most malicious plans will only result in a casualty or two.
So
Nah,
relatively sensible plans for the human race.
yeah, you're
What's
not
wrong with
getting
a
out
little
of
bit
here.
fun?
I'm
When you're
certainly
saying that, you're
complaining.
not getting out of here,
Damn
bro.
straight. Us masks get a bad rap. Like that fire guy, what's his name?
2814?
Sure.
There's a fire guy?
But sure.
Made out of fire?
Always a laugh riot. But is it truly its fault when some bozo with bad hygiene decides to abuse the gifts they've been given against the world?
That may be true in the case of 2814, but it appears to subconsciously influence some people. As for you, you have complete control over them.
I only act on murderous impulses if they are strong enough within my hopes.
That's interesting comparison. Okay. What are you doing? What? Why are you going like this? Going like, or I don't
What do you fear?
Can you not see I'm already
What is-
living in my
what
own
is this
personal
thing up
hell?
to?
No
I don't
freedom of
like it.
expression, hardly any recreation.
I feel like something's
Constantly
gonna happen.
watched by Lodge.
Must feel a lot like being an exhibit trapped in the museum.
Not a place for a gift from the gods. My talents are wasted in here.
Your talents could kill people.
But my rights?
Yeah.
I live, I breathe on occasion. I think therefore I am and all that nonsense.
At least in here you won't be destroyed.
My essence dies. Like you said, an exhibit, you know? I know you understand.
Well, I mean, like, somebody could actually steal you for money, and then they could actually end up being possessed. And you could take over and try to spread disaster. So, I mean, yeah, no chance.
You
No
feel
shot,
trapped
bro.
too.
I don't know.
Don't lie. I see the way you look at them. Never moving without their approval. Afraid for your very soul. We are alike in that way.
I guess we are, huh?
We are both trapped in the same prison. Exhibits on display. I, a mystery. You, the key. But both used, studied for their amusement. I'd rather amuse on my own terms. And perhaps I could help for you too.
No. No.
Smart move, but you'll have to try better.
Smart guy.
Yes, sir, tell him.
You're strong. But soon.
Soon what? Soon what? Hold on. I don't know.
Why do you wish to control 682?
It would be an interesting experience. My influence combined with the indestructibility of 682, the perfect organism. It would be my next step towards being a god.
Are you sure
You're a
about that?
god. Why would you need to become God anymore?
Hero never died, my boy. She merely retreated along with her brethren. I may
somebody-
not have heard her directly, but my attack on their power struck fear into the gods.
If somebody touched the mask, I mean, could they already be possessed? Because I'm just wondering.
They are weaker than ever before, and 682 may be the catalyst for my revenge.
You know, without
There's only
trying to
one
put the
problem.
mask on
Yes,
completely.
incompatibility. 'Twas the same fault I had with 517, but 682 has more opportunity. No matter, even if it cannot adapt itself to accommodate me, I'm sure I can convince them to join my cause.
I wouldn't hold your breath. One's very stubborn and the other very dead.
As are you.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, whatever. You're not making sense, bruh.
So what's the story?
Will you miss my stories once I'm gone?
They want answers, not filibusters. As do I.
So direct. No appreciation.
No, I'm just not up for being distracted. You've been trying to sidetrack this interview consistently, and frankly, I'm getting tired of your antics. Tell your story. Your audience is growing tired.
Yeah, I'm getting tired.
I'll take that criticism to heart.
Oh, really? Will
Must
you?
have been around 1848. Or was it 49? And then, all went quiet. I had no one. No one to call for, not even a stray. I was alone. The rest, as they say, is history.
Do you remember all of your time there?
Vividly, it is an experience I do not wish to recount.
I'm sure you can
Well
make
done.
it interesting.
I am growing tired of my unappreciative audience. I allowed you here for my purposes, not yours.
It's just a question, bruh. Just... Never mind. That'll just piss them off.
If you don't mind, I'd like to go back to...
I do.
Sorry?
You've kept me cooped up
You didn't
in here
even finish
answering these
me
boring questions all day, and I'm getting very little satisfaction from you.
Whatever the case,
This isn't your personal circus, 035. You'll do as we demand.
Sit up, roll over, play dead, jump through hoops. That noise. I'm done being on display. And if you won't submit to me, then I'll take you myself.
I think it's time we concluded
Okay,
this
yeah,
interview.
nah.
My surroundings
Cut.
dog. Afraid
Roll
of
out,
you,
bruh.
Sedition.
Okay, open... Okay, go close the door. Okay, open the door, dude. Oh shit, he's becoming infected. Okay, what happened? I need to pause this. With fear attack, class personal watch during questioning, open entering the interview room. Security discovered that the device host inert. Both revive appeared to have watch was transformed to the medical ward. Recovery of the injuries. The revive has been returned to its cell with increased countermeasures to prevent its escape. How can a mask escape? You didn't even show the tentacles coming up. Does it really grow tentacles and try to, you know, those things try to like beat somebody to death? As far as I know, bruh. Engineers discovered 035 had used its corrosive to interfere with the electrical equipment in an attempt to obtain a new host. Medical staff could not determine how Watch survived in the counter. In the question regained inclusions after 11 days of care, physically and mentally unscathed. I mean, I don't know. I feel like 035 has more abilities than seeing it, you know, by a glimpse.
Seriously, guys, what am I gonna do?
I mean, in the game, it's just somebody possessed and holding, you know, killing people. That's pretty much all it is. And how 035 spawn in the server is that some item randomly drops down and then whoever picks it up is possessed.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Shouldn't I be?
Is anything wrong?
I don't remember much after 035. Why are you so concerned?
I'm aware we're not what you'd call friends, but
Please don't. Just don't let this thing take any more hopes.
If we're not friends,
I can't
I
promise
don't
that.
feel like talking,
You're
bro.
making a big mistake.
035 is a wealth of knowledge the Foundation cannot...
Fuck your foundation and fuck you. You've seen I'm fine. May I go now?
Okay, whoa. Well, yeah, I mean, he's not wrong. Like, come on, why are you letting that thing live? Can you just destroy it? Interesting. Oh no. Is Watch is gonna become like a rablat, or... lab rat? Oh, I think I spoiled myself with another video. I think she's,
Last thing you need is some douchebag roaming the halls.
I think she's working with the Chaos team.
See you around.
Possibly. Yeah, see, I don't like how she's looking at him like that. Alright. I don't know if that's it, but... yeah, that could be it. I don't know if there's a part 3. There could be, but I don't know. Maybe not anytime soon. Oh, there's an epilogue. Wait, what did it say actually? I can't... Terry Dominic, Senior Technician... okay. Oh, what the hell? Ah, we're playing a game, see? We're playing... oh, I don't want to touch my mouse. See, we're playing, guys. Press W to go forward, press S to go back, press A to go left, press D to go right. Press space, that doesn't do anything. Or to blink, I guess. I won't lie, this is actually decent, like, decent graphics, and it's actually pretty good. I don't know if this is actually on cycles, render cycles, or I don't know what engineering this program is that they're using. I'm sorry, that sentence sounded a little weird. I don't know what engineering program they used, but I don't think it's Blender. I could be wrong though, but like they could be using some other engineering program that I don't even know. Where do we think we're going? Oh, by the way, was that the fire guy? It was a little blurry, so I'm guessing this is like lockdown. I mean, I'm gonna say obviously, yeah, duh.
Attention.
It is.
Today's birthday notice goes to
'Cause they're...
Dr. Helen Berbrand.
oh, happy birthday. Is that a reference to somebody's birthday at the time when this was released? So where are you going? You're trying to find the exit? I mean, at least we got, you know, we get to see who Fire Guy is, but I don't know about some of the SCPs that they mentioned. Ooh, just don't get spotted, dude. What are you turning on, by the way? Was that like a generator? To activate something? Bruh. How can Fire Guy not see you there? Come on now. This has to be animation, like, unless this is an actual game, but I don't know. Ooh, you better move fast. Come on, go, 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 go. Don't worry about the Fire Guy. Let them do their thing. Just whatever. Go, go, go. Uh-oh. Run. There's no way that Fire Guy didn't see you. Does Fire Guy even, like, see anything? Even if it has, like, no eyes? You know, no facial expressions? Oh, shit, it doesn't have any physical body. Oh. Don't get spotted, bruh. Where are you going? You gonna activate the other generator? They're gonna realize that there's somebody there, which is you, but... okay, is that the last one? Just please go. Just like fast walk or whatever. Just be quiet about it. You know, to be honest, like, why am I even like trying to make a lot of comments about this little thing? I mean, it's an epilogue, so maybe they're just showing off like what a lockdown looks like. But at least we got to see that SCP, what they were talking about earlier in the video. All right, is that the exit? Oh shit. Oh, it's Peanut. Yeah, the original form. This was like back in 2018. Oh, okay, so a bit of a stretch. The previous video was 2017, so it wasn't all like in 1 month. Yeah, I found this video kind of awesome and really intriguing and a story lore basically. So, you know, it's not just like I said earlier, I think, or did I mention this earlier? If I don't show that, you know, when I edit this, pretty much what I said is that like it's not just a mask like that possesses people or just an item. Well, in the game, there's just an item that possesses somebody, and yeah, so more of a backstory where he actually originally came from, which is pretty much like a recipe to make him, or it. I don't think it has a gender. Well, it acts like maybe, like, I don't know, maybe it does have a gender, but it just, it's just recipes that he was made. You know, like, it's pretty much like cooking, like, some recipes that I heard that it takes 12 hours to cook this one dish, but then you have to combine it with another dish that takes another few hours or so. And then, like, it has to be processed, like hourly. And so that's pretty much how it's made, I guess, like something like that. But yeah, very intriguing, I won't lie. All right, anyways, enough said. Go support the actual content creators. I'm just a guy watching. Definitely go check their channel out and their social medias. And shout out to the people that actually worked on this video. There were pretty much multiple people. Also, they deserve all the viewers, all the followers. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I needed to say, because, like I said, I'm just some random watching. But I do appreciate the graphics, you know. I'm not just a guy that plays video games, or just like one of those other people that say like, listen guys, I'm a video game analysis, you know, and that's it. But like, no, I actually do understand Blender, 2D art, and a little bit some, or maybe more, or I guess I should say video editing, sort of more like a rookie. Yeah, I'm pretty much like a rookie on like all those three things that I do for a hobby. So yeah. But yeah, this was actually pretty good. It was like, I do appreciate some of the animation, like also combining with the filter that they use for the like realistic, you know, the VHS tapes or something like that. But anyways, enough said. So I'm gonna head out of here. Great video, and I'll see you guys later. Yep, see you in the next video, bro. Alright, recording. Okay, we're good.
I'm starting to lose my patience here.
Yo, what the hell? I got tentacles. Don't mess with me. How do I do it? There we go.
I'm starting to lose my patience here.
Now in my younger days I used to sport a shag. When I went to school I carried lunch in a bag with the apple for my teacher, cause I knew I could exist. Always got mad when the class was dismissed, but when it was a session I always had a question. I would raise my hand